It is the last surviving battleship to serve in both world wars. Now, after calling LaPorte home for more than 70 years, the Battleship Texas is about to ship out for repairs and move on to a new home.
Shipping out, our Xavier Walton takes a deep dive into the history of Battleship Texas.
Bruce Bramlett,
I can only speak for me,
is a history buff.
I've always had a love of history.
He's the Battleship Texas tour guide, taking us back in time.
The Battleship Texas is one of the most iconic things sitting inside our state.
World War I was over for the Texas.
Nationally and even internationally.
And the Texas escorted the captured German fleet into port eventually.
You're talking about the only surviving U.S. battleship, the only ship that served in both World War I and II.
Among being one of the baddest battleships known to man since launching in 1912, the Texas found a niche in naval aviation history. In 1919, she became the first American battleship to launch an aircraft and served as a plane guard.
And you're looking again at a piece of history that was in nearly every major battle of World War II. So if she could talk and you'd go, tell me the stories about being at North Africa or Cherbourg or D-Day or Okinawa or Iwo Jima.
But the crises in Asia and Europe saved the Texas from the scrap heap.
She was scheduled for retirement in 1938, but ended up being fitted out instead with the first experimental radar.
The crew without this ship is a bunch of guys in the water looking for a life jacket. And I've heard these men, and they share the memories, the stories about their time on this ship. I can't imagine not saving it.
The Battleship Texas, still fighting to stay afloat some 110 years after it first went out to sea.
We don't have to relearn lessons, and we don't have to forget our heroes and our icons of history, and certainly the Battleship Texas is one of them.
In Houston, Xavier Walton, KHOU 11 News.
What a legacy. For a closer look at where you can see the battleship while it is on the move, head to our website, khou.com.